Today, I'm diving into the world of paint by numbers.
Oh.
And no, this isn't your grandma's paint by number. This is a super intense, highly detailed paint by number experience.
This is so detailed.
Because it's based off of one of my own abstract chaotic paintings. Every random brush stroke and scratchy markers are painstakingly numbered and sectioned to give any brave challenger out there a chance to recreate this painting.
So let's just see what's included in this package.
So I decided to collaborate with Crafties to turn this abstract portrait I made a few months ago into a super detailed paint by number kit, complete with labels, paint pots, a tray to put the paint pots into, brushes for paint slapping, a foldable easel,
What?
and of course, the actual paint by number framed canvas. Needless to say, I am feeling pretty stoked.
Look at how far we've come, Ma.
And overwhelmed.
Oh my god.
I don't know what to do with myself.
Even though this looks like the city map of Boston,
Welcome to Worcester.
I had another deep question I wanted answers to.
I want to see how long it takes for me to complete this entire painting compared to how long it took me to paint this peace painting.
Will this painting take me longer to do than my original? With water at the ready, tea for drinking, spilling said tea all over my table, it was time to start paint slapping by number. Now going into this painting, I needed a rock-solid strategy to help me effectively fill in those sections. And after some time, I came up with this. Pick a large section, paint that in, look for other sections with that same number, paint that in. And I keep doing that until I get most of them or I get bored. It's simple, yet effective. And things were going pretty strong so far, carefully placing paint into all the teeny tiny sections as best as I could without accidentally going into the other sections, which happened more times than I'd like to admit, and trying to get rid of all the stupid white patches that randomly missed my paintbrush no matter how hard I tried to get to them. Stupid white patches. But all in all, the first 2 days were going great. But there was one little snag. The built-in box easel that came with the kit was borderline working on my last shred of human decency. So I decided to yeet it off my table and instead use my trusty paint-crusted, half-broken tabletop easel. That's better. My 35-year-old bones thank you. It's day 3, and I'm starting to feel it a little bit. I've been staring at tiny boxes for days. My fingers and wrists were starting to feel sore, and I was not even halfway through this thing. But I knew I needed to get this done. And so with dogged tenacity, and seriously, this is my job, you guys, how freaking lucky am I to be doing this as my career? I pressed forward and continued painting. Even though I was feeling tired and my hands felt ready to fall right off the nubs, I was getting really excited because I started seeing the eyes coming through, the eyebrows, the lips, and hands slowly forming before my eyes, and that was pure magic and made all of the backaches totally worth it. There are so many tiny little compartments. It takes all the strength in me to just be patient and breathe through it and fill them in. It's a lot of work. It's day 5, and I'm also wearing a bathrobe. Honestly, I was really looking forward to just getting back in the studio and keep on painting. It's super relaxing. It just kind of is a good zen for the craziness that is life. Yeah, really enjoying it. Since I'm doing this collaboration with Crafties, we worked out a special discount deal to give to all my viewers on my channel. If you want to relax and try your hand at paint by numbers, be sure to click my affiliate link in the description and use promo code BuzzedArtist20 for 20% off your entire Crafties order. At day 6, I was starting to get sick and tired of staring deeply into this canvas and whispering sweet nothings into it, because even though I thought I made some headway, there were still more white spots to be painted. But around the halfway point, those white spots started to disappear, and I finally felt like I was inching closer and closer to the finish line. We have reached a new point in the painting. There's like lots of little white spots where I accidentally covered the number that it needs to be. This is impossible to follow if I have to go through each and every single thing trying to fill this in. I'm just gonna take creative license. I'm just gonna add some colors in where I see fit. My fingers are dreading it. And after what felt like 43 decades, my paint by number painting was finally complete. at both paintings side by side, each one does feel like its own piece, yet still reflects the same themes and elements from the original. And obviously not all the shapes can be captured from the original, with the paint by number holds its own very well and looks pretty comparable next to its original.
But I still have my burning question. How long did it take for me to complete this paint by number painting compared to my original painting? Well, after crunching some numbers, doing some math, the amount of time it took for me to do the original piece painting was approximately 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 47 seconds. And the time it took for me to do this paint by number of the same painting, 14 hours, 35 minutes, and 51 seconds. Wow. Did it seriously take 14 times as long to create that same painting? Guess so. Well, I guess that solves that mystery. Do I recommend paint by numbers? Yes. Is it a great way to turn off your brain and just relax? Also yes. Will it give you hand cramps if you try to rush through this and do it in a week?
Also yes.
Highly recommend. 10 out of 10 would do again. Would you try paint by numbers? Comment below, let me know. I always love to hear from you. If you want to see more art shenanigans from me, be sure to click on this video right over here. Bye!